Humanity, much like a dog in a tree, is left to wonder, how in the world did I get here? In the last video, we talked about the moral law and talked about different reasons that we might observe this in human nature. In this video, we're going to take a step back and determine if it's possible to use that to figure out which of the two main worldviews is correct. Throughout history, we've observed two main worldviews: materialism and religion. One huge misconception that people have is that one of these worldviews is ancient and has come down through us through history, and one of those has arisen up recently to take its place. The fact is, both of these worldviews have been around for as long as people have been wondering, where did we come from? So let's define our terms. Materialism holds that matter and space and all of the laws that we observe within them simply happen to exist and always have, and we cannot know why. By a random chance, matter formed into our solar system, and by another chance, one of the planets in that solar system was able to allow for life to form. And through another set of chances, those life forms shaped into thinking beings. The religious view holds that there is something like a mind behind the universe. It's conscious, personal, and has preferences, and it created the universe, and did so at least partially to create beings like itself, conscious, personal, with preferences. Now, in order to determine which of these two worldviews is correct, a lot of people turn to the most obvious avenue: science. Can science tell us which of these two worldviews is more correct? And the fact is that it really cannot answer that question. It's not built to. Science is built to answer the how of the universe, how everything in the universe works. It's not built to answer why it's here. And any dedicated scientist will tell you this. The fact is, if science were to someday become as sophisticated as it possibly could, if it could answer everything about the universe, questions like why is the universe here and is there meaning behind it will remain perfectly unanswered. So how can we determine between these two worldviews if science is not going to give us a clue? Fortunately, there is one clue unlike any other that we have: humans, and in particular, the one human I call myself. And this is because we do not simply observe humanity, we are humanity. And because of this, we know that humanity finds itself under a law that we did not make and cannot forget. Now let's say aliens are observing humanity like they would anything else in nature, trying to determine if there's anything beyond us. It seems obvious that they would not be able to tell that there is a moral code that we feel, because that's not how we behave. Likewise, whenever we observe anything else in nature, it's impossible for us to look beyond it to see if there's anything behind it. Only by examining who we are within the universe can we get any sort of clue. So let's answer the question: does the universe simply happen to exist for no discernible reason, or is there a power behind it that makes it what it is? Since a power would be beyond observable facts, any observation of those facts would not be able to give us a clue. So we're forced to use the only clue that we have, ourselves. And when we examine ourselves, we find an answer. We are held to a morality that comes from beyond us. In the one case, we expect to find an answer, we get one. And in all of the other cases, we understand why we don't. I want to clarify again that we've not come anywhere near the God of Christianity. All that we have established is that there seems to be a power behind the universe that urges me to do the right thing and causes me to regret doing the wrong thing. Now, it seems to make sense to me that it should be more like a mind than matter, because it seems weird to say that matter might have preferences or give instructions. But that doesn't mean that it has to be a mind, much less a person. But we'll get to that. I hope you enjoyed this installment of What is Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. If you'd like to learn more about St. James or the Faith We Confess ministries, head over to thefaithweconfess.com and you can learn more about us there. If you'd like to learn more about St. James, you can head over to stjames-leesburg.org and just discover a little bit more about who we are. If you're interested in tuning in live to our services, we live stream every service on Sunday morning at 10:15 a.m. You can watch that on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. For more of the Faith We Confess content, feel free to head over to our YouTube channel and you can hit the subscribe button while you're there. And please feel free to reach out to us if you have any thoughts or comments on things that we can do or things that we have done. We appreciate you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.